Hello everybody. Oh, and it's lagging. Yay! Good stuff. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another game of Duos and Dark Halls, the team tournament for Fury of Dracula. And we're starting a little bit late.
That good old song of Wahoo Wah. We'll sing it o'er and o'er. It cheers our hearts and warms our blood. To hear them shout and roar. We come from old Virginia, where all is bright and gay. Let's all join hands and give a yell for the dear old UVA. Wahoo Wah, Wahoo Wah. Uni-V, Virginia. Hoorah ray, hoorah ray. Ray, ray, UVA.
Old Lang Syne. Thank you very much, Snuff, for firstly for writing all that out. A, for spelling the points as well, then ruining my intro. Oh my god, this is going to be so weird for people who are watching this on YouTube. Anyway. I think you might have it muted, Sophie. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to another game from the Duos and Dark Halls tournament for Fury of Dracula. We have jbphilly playing as the Hunters, representing the team Renewed Vigor, I Hardly Know Her, and Fangs of Fire representing the team Semi-Specialists on Dracula. And hello to everybody. That message from Snuff is not going to make sense to anybody unless you're in the previous stream. Also, I'm going to now make a comment which will make no sense out of context. I'm not wearing any trousers. I could elaborate more, but I won't. Those of you who are in the previous stream, which I've just finished, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're watching this back on YouTube after the fact, feel free to follow me on Twitch for more shenanigans, and you might see me in a stream with no trousers. Don't worry, I do have clothes on, just not trousers. Anyway, just in case. Just in case. Who needs context? Absolutely. Context just takes all the fun away. Anywho. So yeah, welcome everybody. Hello to Rojo and Metking and Snuff in the chat. Feel free to people to put your predictions in the chat where you think Dracula has started. jbphilly has done the superhero start. I have been paying attention to what's been going on. I don't know where the hide scouts hit. If somebody saw that in chat, please let me know. Local rumours was in Vienna, and obviously it didn't hit. So not the most informative, but there we go. And we've just got garlic discarded. So nothing exceedingly unusual. My sound is blown. Oh god. Okay, I hope we get it fixed. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to run another advert now for those of you on Twitch who are not subscribed, back in 2 minutes while we do all this normal supplying stuff. So yeah, game is progressing as normal, just supplying. There's a stake being discarded. That's interesting. Last game, Fangs started England on me. Ooh, okay. I haven't seen many England starts this tournament. Oh, there's Rufus Smith. I wonder what Philly's going to do here. Oh, that's a search. Amsterdam is not on the trail, so I guess then the Hide Scouts didn't check Amsterdam. Okay, we've got a rumour token down first, though, which is kind of interesting. Oh, an evil presence? Oh! Met King called it! He did indeed start in England. Alrighty then. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. There's going to be some shenaniganery going on. Ooh, okay then. So this is going to be interesting. We haven't seen an England start. At least not on stream for us to analyse it. He's managed to please let him have the go. Can you imagine? He just gets nuked now. I was like, right, that's it. We're done. Can you imagine? The absolute shenanigans if that happened. That'd probably be the shortest game in Fury of Dracula. Not even tournament history, just history full stop. Dead on day 4, 0 influence. Ah, okay, Sophie. Don't worry. That is a shame. Oh, we got some trading going on. Is this for a potential, some potential, for maybe wax cylinders, or maybe swapping out some combat events that jbphilly wants to use early. Yeah, we got the thermometer. Yep, thermometer's here, hidden by the chat currently, but it's on 0 right now. Hey, Jordi, hola, ¿qué tal? Were you watching the other game, Jordi? There's another game that finishes now between Pizza Wizard and Combat Wombat, which I'm very interested to watch back. Hopefully Pizza Wizard was recording his perspective and it worked. I had a bagpipe stream set for this evening, so I couldn't stream it. But I just finished the stream, and then I decided to be very irresponsible and stream this, even though it is past midnight my time. But these two players are experienced, I'm sure they'll put their foot down. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Konami's on the move. Okay. Edinburgh, Hyde, Manchester. Yep, definitely looking like that way, but now he's in Liverpool. So I guess the question... Oh, charter carriage. All right. Okay. Philly wants to put the foot down. I don't know about charter carriage from Vienna, though. I don't think that's really good. Unless you want to get to Hamburg. Unless there's an excellent weather to get across to Edinburgh. Is that what's going to happen? Oh, nope. No, you're going to Brussels. You're going to go to Le Havre, then go across? Now, is Van Helsing going to be aggressive? No, Van Helsing is still supplying, so that's fine. Doesn't want to get baited into some sort of nasty trap over here. Yeah, well, I guess, rumour, aristocratic saboteur, then walk out. Yeah, it's very possible. Very, very possible. Now, the question... Was that a tournament game, Met King? I guess it must have been. Did it get streamed or recorded? Because I guess the question is, does... oh, there's newspaper reports. Yeah, here's Edinburgh. Okay. Did Philly see that game? Does Philly know about this strat? I guess now Philly's having to deal with it. Why can I still hear that stupid bug? That I don't know. I can't answer that one. I don't know. Well, that's news to me, Meki. I didn't know about that game. So, I mean, Fangs always records, so it's very possible that Fangs recorded it. I'm just so out of the loop with games. Oh, hey, guys. Oh, hey, Pizza Wizard. Oh, hey. Did you get inspired, Pizza Wizard? Please tell me you recorded your perspective. Very good. Very good. Glad to hear it. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to have enough energy levels to do this stream. You guys are going to have to keep me really engaged. Unique game. Cool. That's good. Okay, so we had a charter carriage to Brussels, but then now... How are they going to deal with Edinburgh? They're going to have... Yeah, apparently, but then apparently Fangs of Fire did against Met King as well, so Fangs has got form for this. Van Helsing's going to have to go to Edinburgh now, otherwise he won't get there in time. Unless there are dogs or full water we don't know about. Oh, behind the veil. Alright, bye-bye Fog. Discred saw New Vampire, Rats, and Hoax. So remember the New Vampire, remember Discred Soil. They're probably the two we have to keep an eye on. Behind the fog? Yep, absolutely. It's a meme for a reason. I'm interested why... I'm really interested why through a charter carriage all the way to Brussels then just to supply. We're sleeping in the living room today. Okay, fascinating. Oh, because of because your room is such a state. Loves the dirt. Yeah, the jar of dirt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, especially in this situation, right, where you've got the whole sea travel stuff to do. Yeah, and I guess it's better because of Dark Call, right? Because you want to try and heal up a bit more. Oh, I see what you mean, Sophie. When you said bug, I thought you meant like some sort of audio-based bug. You're having problems with the sound. Or you meant the actual bug that you tried to wallop with a physics textbook. Again, I'm not providing any more context to that. Fair enough. Do we get predictions in already, or do we wait to see if this vampire matures and then we put in predictions? What do we think? Van Helsing didn't move. I don't really understand. Unless Van Helsing literally has nothing good. Predictions early? Well, oh, Wolf Foreman. Okay, past Van Helsing. Okay, well, let's see if the vampire matures, and that might influence people's decisions. So let's see if the vampire matures or not, and then I'll put predictions. And I'll make sure I set it to quite a long time so people can vote. I'll give it like 10 minutes so people can see 10 minutes play out and then they can vote. That's 60 seconds. Oh, excellent weather. Ooh. Oh. Right, do you have forewarned? That's the question. Fangs with 7 HP. You don't have to be that precise, Snuff. I can only... Oh, it's not even a delaying encounter. Whoa. Oh, the dogs anyway. Wow. Oh my god. He did have dogs, but it blocked a spire, not a saboteur. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I know, it's Philly. We should have known. That's unreal. I bet it's Godalming who has it. Does he have a stake, though? That's the question. Ooh. Bit awkward now. If Kodami's got a knife, it's a bit awkward to throw it because it's just too easy that it's going to be like a mesmerize. That'll block it. Maybe just do it anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Remember, if you vote against what the majority think, you can get a lot of channel points if you're right. Strength. Into a dodge. Good dodge. Also good strength by the vampire, because it makes sense that Gundam's going to try and play some sort of weapon, maybe. Try it last year, didn't work out. Don't worry. This time, it'll be your knight, Peter Wizard. I'll start getting it set up. Hey, Strider, welcome in. You're biking. Very good. Oh, another punch. Damn. Ooh, does Gadami not have any weapons? So why are you punching? There's a point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 game, so you're going to win 50% of the time, right? In terms of predictions. Missed or fight? Yeah, good question. Is Gavin just play a Heavenly Host now, maybe? Since one Fang's been played? Does Gadami have a stake, though? I guess now Van Helsing could go up if he has a stake. I would play Strength, probably, yeah. No, Escape is missed. Oh, the Heavenly Host. Ooh. But I think because of the dogs, right, if you don't have any forewarned, now the space is clear for Van Helsing to go up. Ah, you should have played it first round, Philly. Yeah, Vampire got out of there. Now, Van Helsing supply. Interesting. Local rumours. Oh, useful. Oh dear. Alrighty. Can they deal with the vamp? That's going to be a big question here. Oh, Godalming. I think Godalming should just go for it. Worst case scenario, you get bitten from Heavenly Host, but I just go for it. There's a chance he doesn't draw Fangs. I think you take the fight. Because you can kill it in one round. Oh, okay, the Vamp's going to mature then. Okay, so as soon as this mature goes through... No, Van Helsing didn't move? Yeah, he's letting it go. I'm very surprised by all that. So that was an excellent weather got used. Alright, let's get the prediction in. I'll get that going, but what I'll do is I'll make sure I run it. Right. Let's run the prediction for... Let's run the prediction for 10 minutes. There we go. Right, who's going to win? jbphilly or Fangs of Fire? That's massive. That's a huge advantage for Dracula here. Up 8 points out of 13. So feel free to get your votes in. So obviously if you all side with the same person, there's not going to be a lot of channel points won. But 22,500 votes. What the fuck, Snuff? What the fuck? Fucking all in. Oh my goodness. What? In for a penny. Oh, here come the points. Jeez, oh. 90, yeah, that's so many points. 23,000 points for Dracula to win. You're not going to win a lot of points here. if he does win, you're not going to win many points. But I love the enthusiasm, though. Okay, right. If Philly wins this, that's going to be a lot of channel points. Are going to swing. Nah, so you got to go against the majority. Think of all the channel points you could win. Think about the amount of bagpipes you could, and the amount of witches you could play if you side with jbphilly now. Okay. Okay, so Hans just supplying up. Big spender. Oh wait, who put all the... Wait, was that you, Snuff? I guess it must have been. I can't see who voted, that's the thing with this. Oh. Who put the 22,000 on? Was that Met King or Snuff? Must have been you, Snuff, right? Oh, you put it on Fangs, Met King. Okay. Oh, it was Met King. Holy crap. Okay. Jeez. Oh, no wonder you put the question mark in. 22,000 points. That's insane. Oh, well, fair enough. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. So, all supplying up. So, the Huns are going to be strong. That's the thing. The Huns are going to be very, very strong. It's because you were so adamant that I was going to win. I just sort of like, boom. All the points. So yeah. Dracula is at full health. But didn't Dark Call, so the feed is a bit strange for me. You only gain 1 hit point from that. But I guess it does keep... Just keep Dracula on land, I suppose. I'm no coward, just incredibly stupid. Eh? If Fangs wins, then you'll get all those points back. Yeah, maybe we should do the predictions in week 1. Once the first space is revealed. Go big or go home, exactly. Right, so... Dracula's in the English Channel. We know that for sure. Now Dracula's got some interesting decisions. Will Dracula go back to the UK or go elsewhere? Rufus Smith is not in play. But because Rufus got searched, I'm going to think that there might be a surprising return in a round. So we can actually see in chat who's voted for everybody. Because in the chat it's got a little number 1 or number 2, so it tells us who voted for each person. So Sophie voted. Who has voted for Pizza Wizard? Pizza Wizard and Sophie. I want to change my vote. Well, we'll see. We've seen some very strange things happen in this game. It's not GG until that thermometer, as you like to call it, hits 13. And until Dracula's on 0 HP, then the Huns haven't won either. Hunters still supplying. Hired scouts. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Draculas before. We've seen Draculas before get caught. CG could easily, you know, come out if Dracula tries to wolf form to Berlin. That's a CG nuke spot. Oh, it's another vamp. Oy, oy, oy. I'm not overly surprised by that, to be honest. But seemingly there's no stake. And then if Heavenly Hosts have to start getting used... Ooh. That's going to be a problem. Fanging into dodge. Good dodge, Philly. No points though, because it's not an ambush. But yeah, I think Fangs played well here not to ambush. Because of the potential lack of stake. There's one holy bullet still available, by the way. Fangs again. Into punch. Okay, if there's a heavenly host, Van Helsing can play it now and will not get fanged. The vampire's thrown out the fangs early. Can it survive one more round before escape is missed is a possibility. Van Helsing has to have good stuff, surely. Strength. Into a dodge. What does Van Helsing have? Does he not have anything? I'm so confused. Yeah, the claws will be pretty dead. There's only one encounter left. I guess it doesn't really matter. Has he got bullets? Possibly. Escape has missed. Into a gun. Escape has missed. The vampire's out of there. Probably bullets. Yeah, I think bullets is a very... I think it's a sensible deduction. Well, that's a problem. But Van Helsing's got a couple more turns to try and get that. And there's only one more encounter after that. If Mina and Seward can meet up... I kind of like Gadami saying put an Edinburgh because it does block off that potential North Sea sort of route back in. Okay, Dracula going by sea again. No real surprises there. So it's either North Sea or North Atlantic now. This is where you have to hope the Hunters have sort of picked up some good stuff. Like your money trails, CGs, renewed vigors. Yeah, the fact that Dracula knows about the gun, he can kind of play around it, but assuming he draws good stuff. Wow, Gadami's discarding knives now. Oh, sorry for the yawn. I say it's midnight. I've got an excuse, I think. Yeah, Gadami must be full up on stuff. If he can get a 3-2 ticket, he can get to Swansea in time. We haven't seen any horses, so we don't know who has the horses, but they've supplied for the whole deck, so the horses must have been obtained. Oh. Okay, Van Helsing's taking a day fight here. Probably wise, because things can't get broken, but at the same time, Fangs knows about the gun. Double horse? Yeah, that would be unfortunate. You have to hope that Dracula lands on the mainland and Konami can come over. Plotting into a punch. Ah, you should have played gun. If there's holy bullets, it would have killed it. But that means the vampire has a bad hand, seemingly. Unless he thought that Philly would punch anyway, and then now he can save up the strength now. Fangs into a gun. Okay, if there's holy bullets, this vampire's dead. Plotting to punch. Exactly. Bullets. Locked and loaded. There you go. And the other two are now back into the item deck again. The deck is just reset. So we've got those holy bullets in there, but there are two more in this deck. So they can easily be obtained. Good job, Philly. Vampire dead. Crucifix being discarded. And Mina's still holding onto a stake, which I'm not a huge fan of. But there's nothing. It's looking, yeah, I mean, that's what Philly has to do, has to deal with this stuff. And if we've got there's a lot of time left in this game, so as long as Plymouth doesn't mature, and if the hunters can very quickly ascertain where Dracula's going to land from sea, there's a lot of game to still play, by the way. Okay, the poll has closed, thanks to Met King's epic donation. It's 2 people voted for jbphilly and 3 voted for Fangs of Fire, but because of the points and the amount that's been wagered, it's 85% in Fangs of Fire's favour. But we'll see. Plymouth has to get dealt with soon. Oh, another sea move. Interesting. Okay, so this is now North Sea, North Atlantic, Irish Sea, or South Atlantic. So this is where, if you have Money Trail, you play it now to work out direction of travel. I think. Or you just wait until Dracula lands. Both local rumours have been picked up. I think there's one Evil Presence. Evil Presence is actually pretty good because we've got 2 of those possible sea spaces covered. Nope, I haven't drawn it now. Lucy's Revenge has been discarded. That makes me very sad. Yeah, Evil Presence would be pretty good here. And Planned Ambush has been discarded. Holy shit, okay. This is the only problem. Felicia's supplying so much that he's having to discard things. I doubt it's Irish. You never know. I've seen weird stuff. I've seen weirder things happen. Imagine if this is another vamp. Oh. Van Helsing's going to Plymouth. Remember to all of you out there, Plymouth is on the English Channel coast, not the Irish. Especially now that Van Helsing's vacated this. I think going back to Britannia would be really risky. Oh my god. Oh. Man, I can feel Philly's frustration. That's now 2 scouts when Dracula's been at sea. There are 1 scout left. Oh, imagine if Rufus Smith was in play here. Dracula would have taken, you know, 6 damage and not 4, which I think is pretty significant. 6 is more than 4. It makes the job of killing him later easier, especially if you don't have Lucy's Revenge and planned ambushes and all these sort of things. It's easy to disregard remote options from the safety of a chat room. Yep, that's true. Yep, hunters are stacked. Yes. Indeed they are. So, Van Helsing can deal with this during the day. I kind of like that Van Helsing didn't search it, but then took a ticket. Peter was just traumatized by his poor use of losing revenge in the past, but that's okay. We'll forgive him. Okay, Dracula's landed. Okay, so Dracula has landed into Hamburg or Amsterdam, or Galway or Liverpool, or not Swansea because it's a layer, or Galway, or Nantes, or Bordeaux, or Santander, or Lisbon, or Cardiff. There we go, pronounce it correctly. No, Cardiff. Cardiff. Right, okay. Is this renewed vigor? Is this speedy telegraph? No, no renewed vigor played. No speedy telegraph played. I don't mind that, holding on to options. If you got hypnosis, this would just be an amazing time to play it. Fast horses. On Seward, very good. Where are you off to? Are you off to Bordeaux? Are you off to Toulouse? Oh, it's another vampire. Oh my god. After the bullets just got used. Oh, lucky find. Oh man, that could be clutch for a stake. Oh man. Oh wow. If he's obtained a stake from that, that's very well played. Is it true you like the word outstanding? No, Spanish people don't say outstanding, they say de alto standing. They've taken two English expressions, squished them together, and made their own expression, and I hate it. Oh! Oh! Crucifix, look at it. Does that hurt him? As he waits out in Britannia. Yep, that's a lot of vampires. I wonder if he had them all at the beginning. Well, this new vamp we didn't know about because of the Behind the Veil. Does that hurt him? Yes, it does. Strength into rifle. Philly's not playing as if he has a stake, and that kind of concerns me somewhat. That's very concerning. Unless he has a stake. But then you played the Crucifix against the Reckless, surely. Yeah, maybe he didn't get one. That's very unfortunate. He's got to kill it now, otherwise he can't go into the night fight with it. This wouldn't be GG, it'd be 3 more points if this matures. Claws into punch. If Van Helsing dies and then this matures, then that's GG. Does Van Helsing have great strength? Is that what's happening here? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Van Helsing dies and the vampire dies and it's GG. Oh, strength into. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Great strength's being used. Oh my goodness! And the cause the vampire drew a strength at the critical time when it blocks everything. Oh my god! Van Helsing. There's no way Van Helsing lives here, right? Right? Unless he just magically. Maybe you play Crucifix here. Oh, he plays Claws. Of course he does. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He didn't get a strength with the lucky find. Oh no! And suddenly it's not looking good for the hunters anymore. Oh my god. Oh. Well, there could be a vampire layer, by the way. It's not GG yet. Oh, poor Philly. Amazing events, but absolutely dog shit item distribution. Oh my goodness. CG. It doesn't matter. The vampire matures anyway. Nope, not North Sea coast. I bet, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's, like, down here beside Mina. Nope. Even if he got CG nuked here, it wouldn't matter, because Plymouth matures before, because of the way the trail slides. Wow. That is, extremely unfortunate. But then again, I would... roadblock. I would also argue, if you don't have a stake, you can't risk Van Helsing dying there. You can't risk Van Helsing dying. That's why you don't gamble. At least you didn't lose as many points. Where did he go? Where did he... Oh yeah, he went... Yep. He landed in Santander. Well done, Phil. Well done, Geordie. You predicted it correctly. Alright. That was a nice short one. Oh my god, that was brutal. Well, congratulations. I don't think you won a lot of channel points out of that. That was mental. Yeah. Sometimes you get quick games, but I didn't expect it to be that quick, to be honest. That was, So who voted? Snuff? Oh, it says Met King and 2 others. Okay. Yeah, I know, I can go to bed now. Woo! They got the memo. Oh my goodness. Well then. Wow. Fair enough. What are the soundings? There's a link for you to look at, Strider. That's why we made it. Alright. I'm eating good tonight. Yay, I'm glad.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm glad I streamed that. That was a flurry of action. We might have had a more, like, stable prediction or more even prediction had we done it much earlier, but I didn't expect it to end quite that fast. But yeah, I mean, you had great strength, but I guess you need to try and think along the lines of, I don't have a stake. Lucky Find is a really good play. Unlucky that you didn't get the stake. And there were like 2 in the discard at least, so there's a chance you'll get it. I don't mind Godalming blocking Edinburgh, but yeah, it's just so hard because you've got the yeah, you got the vamp in Edinburgh had to get let go. I think they should have tried to stop it, but I understand that you didn't want to move Van Helsing off London because then it just gives Dracula another space to walk into. So I appreciate that. I appreciate it from Philly's perspective. But yeah, I guess you just, if you don't get the stake, then you try to kill it with Van Helsing, and then you just leave. It's a tough one. Hey, Fangs, welcome in. GG, well played. That was nice and quick. I'm going to bed now. Oh yeah, people were gambling on who was going to win. Oh dear. That's why you don't gamble, folks. Right, okay. Let's, I'm gonna go off to, I'm gonna go to bed. But there is another game tomorrow. Between who is that between? Between Met King and Andrazot. Yes. So I will try to stream that if possible. I will try to stream other stuff throughout the day if possible too. So yeah. So there you go. Is there anybody I can go and raid, perchance? But yeah, I don't know how we can really analyze that. Is there anything? Is there much that we can analyze? There's lots of vamps, and there were no stakes. There you go. That's how that one went. And pulled out a strength at the right time. Who's in contention? I think the current standings are you and Pizza Wizard, and then Terminus and Wizard Kajic, and then probably I think Snuff and Odrazot, and then it's me and Geordie, I think. This win actually helps us because I think jbphilly's team had one more win than Fangs, so that kind of now evens it out a bit, but it's going to be close all the way anyway. I'm trying to find someone to raid quickly, because I didn't raid after the previous stream. And I felt bad about it, but we ended on Old Lang Syne, so I couldn't really. Nobody's playing that. Any tiny late people. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go and raid a little tiny glade streamer. So you have something nice and chill to calm down after all that. But take everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. I know my team is 7-6. Ooh, okay. I think you're only one win behind me and Geordie then. It's gonna go really close now. It's gonna be really, really close for the top 4. I messed up. I lost my game this week. So yeah, we've only got a few games left. There's not a lot left, but see, we'll be really, really close in that mid pack. I think Helm's Deep Dish are running away with it, and my gut feelings, I think Terminus and Wezakajic are going to probably get 2nd place. So the rest of us are all fighting out for 3rd and 4th. We'll have to see. Anywho, you play Adam tomorrow. Oh, cool. What time? I might be able to stream it. I might be able to stream it. I'll have to see. Depends on how things go. But anyway, I'm going to go and de-kilt and go to bed. But for everybody watching on YouTube, thank you for watching this. There's absolute carnage, but there you go, that's Fury of Dracula for you. And everybody on 2 PM Eastern. So that's 8 PM my time. That's right when I eat dinner. Possibly. We'll play it by ear. I might have to do it very last minute. But anyway, we're going to go and raid some Tiny Glade. See you all very soon. Take care. Thank you very much for watching.